Welcome to the travel guide of Maui. Those who are unfamiliar with the Hana Highway, aka the road to Hana, will look at their map and say, oh, it's only 52 miles. We can make it to Hana in about an hour. Well, not unless you're flying. Literally. Aptly dubbed the Divorce Highway, the road to Hana has an exhausting, and many times harrowing, 617 hairpin curves and 59 unforgiving one-lane bridges, not to mention an incredible number of blind spots along the way. Since the speed limit is 25 miles per hour or less the entire way, that puts the drive time, with few to no stops, averaging about 2.5 hours, and that's without encountering any traffic or other diversions. And there are more obstacles to making it there on time, like being mesmerized by all of the incredibly beautiful waterfalls, local handmade jewelry, fragrant flowers and leis, fresh pineapple, banana bread, and a host of other Hawaiian culinary delights to be discovered at the roadside stands. You decide what you want to focus on. Waterfalls are popping up all over the Hana Highway. When the weather cooperates, meaning it rains enough, but not too much, there will be waterfalls aplenty on the road to Hana. The first couple of waterfalls are a big draw for those who don't know any better, and a traffic hazard to those who aren't used to driving on a narrow road with numerous blind curves. Parking is impossible at these waterfall stops, which is why taking a tour makes the experience a breeze. The road to Hana reveals stunning waterfalls all along the way, enveloped by lush tropical rainforests with a surprising number of fantastic photo opportunities. With 3 miles of white sand and crystal clear water, it's no wonder why Napili Beach was once named America's best beach. Fronting Napili's hotels and resorts, this former retreat for the royalty of Maui is now a popular getaway for the world. Napili remains a favorite for both first-time and repeat Maui visitors as it is one of the island's main tourist hubs. While all visitors should get out and explore all that Maui has to offer, there is enough to do in Napili to keep you occupied for the entirety of your stay. With a slew of resorts located just steps from Napili Beach, naturally, there are a handful of water activities to keep you busy. Some of the island's best snorkel spots are located near Napili, as well as the famous Black Rock, which is a favorite cliff jumping site for both locals and visitors. Nakalele Point is a landmass on the eastern edge of the northern tip of the island of Maui in the state of Hawaii. In Hawaiian, Nakalele or Nakalele means the leaning. The point is known for its blowhole, and has become notable for its dangerous conditions when waves crash in. A blowhole's effect is much like that of a geyser, a hole in the ground with a jet of water shooting periodically into the air. This blowhole is large enough to accommodate a manhole cover and is powerful enough to easily blast it high in the air, especially during high surf and tides. This blowhole was formed with a lava rock and looks to be on another planet as you walk down to the blowhole. With its dramatic cliff landscape and brilliant blue/green water, Makena Beach is one of the most popular shorelines in Maui, Hawaii. It's often referred to as Maui's Big Beach and is one of the largest beaches on the island, with golden sands extending nearly 1.5 miles long and 100 yards wide. Visitors can swim or snorkel in the water, enjoy a picnic in the shade, or simply sunbathe on the seemingly endless expanse of sand. Big Beach is located south of Wailea and provides a secluded alternative to more crowded beaches in Kaanapali and Lahaina. Nestled between two black lava outcroppings, Makena offers protection from the trade winds and provides great views of the islands of Molokini and Kaholawe. It's famous for its inclined shoreline and large shore break and is ideal for skimboarding, bodyboarding, and body surfing. There are also plenty of lifeguards on duty. Wailea Beach is unquestionably a study in beach perfection, and if you don't mind a resort vibe and a crowd to go with it, this is a truly outstanding beach. The beach is wide, the sand perfect, and the ocean inviting. Views of Kaholawe, Molokini, Lanai and the sights and sounds of whales are common in winter. When the ocean is calm, snorkeling is very good around the rocky outcroppings that define both ends of the beach. Boogie boarding and body surfing are also fun in the typically regularly formed, small waves and gentle slope. Wailea means the water of Li, the goddess of canoe makers. Prior to resort development, this beach was called Kahamanini, and the name Wailea referred only to the rocky point defining the south end of this beach. Original Hawaiian place names often reveal deeper insight to locations, and this is no exception. The name Kahamanini means place of the surgeonfish. Kapalua Coastal Trail is a beautiful hike through lava fields and wilderness, alongside the ocean, and beside luxury hotels and condos, in the northwest corner of Maui. This easy hike is 1.76 miles one way, or about 3.5 miles round trip. It runs from the south end of Kapalua Bay, where you can park in the Bay Villas Beach access parking lot, to DT Fleming Beach, the beach at the north end of the Montage Kapalua, where you can park in the Fleming Beach parking lot. It is open from sunrise to sunset. There are accommodations along the Kapalua Coastal Trail, from the Kapalua Villas to the Ritz-Carlton. The path also skirts the grounds of the Montage Kapalua Bay, formerly the Kapalua Bay Hotel. Montage Kapalua Bay is one of the top accommodation choices in the area. It boasts several Kapalua attractions, like the 5-acre Spa Montage, the historic Cliff House venue, the Beach Club Luau, and world-class dining at the resort's signature restaurant, Cane and Canoe. Whether you're a guest of Montage Kapalua Bay or not, stop by the resort and indulge in some top-notch amenities next time you find yourself wandering the Kapalua Coastal Trail. Haleakala Crater looms 10,023 feet above the Pacific Ocean, taking up 3/4 of Maui's 727 square miles. Haleakala's sunrise inspires 1.5 million visitors annually. Its ascent takes trekkers through 6 of the world's 14 climate zones, while its depression was deemed the quietest place on the planet by acoustic experts, who found that its ambient sound levels were near the very threshold of human hearing. The entirety of the park, which comprises 33,265 acres, holds more endangered species than any other U.S. national park. Its summit is considered one of the leading destinations in the world for observing and monitoring astronomical wonders. Designated the sublimest spectacle Mark Twain had ever seen, and a place of incomparable grandeur by the call of the wild's Jack London, Haleakala might not be one of the world's 7 wonders, but it ought to be. Maui's giant, majestic shield volcano is nothing short of astonishing. The Maui Ocean Center is an aquarium and oceanography center located in Wailea, Hawaii, on the island of Maui. Opened on March 13, 1998, by Coral World International, the 3 acres facility is the largest living tropical reef aquarium in the Western Hemisphere. Honolua Bay is a beautiful hidden bay, beach, forest, park, and snorkel area in the northwest corner of the west side of Maui. It's on Hana Highway, Highway 30, a couple of miles north of Kapalua, immediately north of Slaughterhouse Beach, and immediately south of Lipoa Point. Honolua Bay on Maui's northwest shore is a favorite spot for experienced surfers. During the winter high surf season, Honolua has been known to have a hollow, powerful wave that offers incredibly long rides. The bluffs above the bay offer a great vantage point for visitors to watch the pros from a safe distance. During the calmer summer months, Honolua Bay is a popular destination for snorkeling and scuba diving. As part of the Mokelea Marine Life Conservation District, the bay has an abundance of fish and coral formations to explore. There is only a small rocky shoreline here, so sunbathing isn't ideal. Surfing lessons are available, but note that during the winter, wave conditions at Honolua Bay can be extremely dangerous, so for your safety please heed all posted signs and use caution. Haleakala National Park is on the Hawaiian island of Maui. It's home to the dormant Haleakala volcano and endangered Hawaiian geese. The Liliui and Kalahaku overlooks on the steep crater road have views across the West Maui Mountains. Rugged trails in the summit district pass cinder cones and lava flows. In the coastal area of Kipahulu are the pools of Ohe'o, freshwater pools and waterfalls set amid bamboo forest. Napili Bay earns its spot as one of Maui's most visited beaches for good reason. White sloping sand, turquoise water, and excellent swimming are just a few reasons to make this beach a must-see on your next visit to West Maui. While not visible from the street, you'll know when you've arrived based on the amount of street traffic and cars parked in any nook and cranny possible. Wai'anapanapa is without a doubt one of the best campgrounds on Maui. With excellent swimming, hiking trails, and amazing sunrise views, we highly recommend an overnight adventure. Camp Maui X offers everything you'll need once you arrive on an island, including camping gear rentals, rooftop camping on SUVs or trucks, and even guided camping excursions with catering and more. Wai'anapanapa State Park, located at the end of Wai'anapanapa Road off Hana Highway, features some of the most unique sights you'll ever see. As home to one Maui's volcanic sand beaches, you'll have the chance to experience a black sand beach alongside the ocean. In stark contrast, the tide pools here at Wai'anapanapa State Park turn red several times of a year. Scientists indicate that it's because of the arrival of small shrimp, however folklore says it's the blood of Papoli, a princess that was supposedly murdered in a nearby cave by her husband, Chief Ka'akia. The park also has seabird colonies, lava tubes, blowholes, freshwater caves, and a natural stone arch. If you're doing the road to Hana, chances are, you will want to stop by the state park. Most people make this a pretty quick stop to see the black sand beach when they are driving the road to Hana as a day trip, but it's also possible to spend more time here if you're looking to take a bit of a break from driving too. For years, entry to Wai'anapanapa State Park has been free. Starting in March 2021, there is an entry fee if you're not a Hawaii resident. You will also need to make a reservation for a specific time. You can make reservations up to 2 weeks in advance. It's $10 for parking for a 2.5 to 3 hour time slot. You can reserve multiple time slots for $10 each. Wai'anapanapa Coastal Trail actually goes in both directions along the coast. You can just go a little, or you can go a couple of miles. The entire trail is miles along the coastline, and even if you go just a little, walking 10 to 15 minutes along the trail one way, it can be worth it. So on the one side, you can access the trail from the black sand beach. On the other side, you'll walk a bit beyond the cemetery. If you go far enough in both directions, it will become a hike across old lava flows. Actually, most of the trail is across old lava flows, but the further you go, the more you'll see. Ho'okipa. If you find yourself in paradise during the winter, this hot spot should definitely be on your must-see list. Known for fantastic, big waves and even better winds, you'll get a front row seat to some of the best kite surfing and wind surfing on the island. This spot gets a lot of attention because the reef system stretches across the whole bay allows excellent, well-shaped waves to break. The steady winds on the North Shore make this location a world-renowned windsurfing destination. Ho'okipa means hospitality, but don't let that fool you. This spot isn't an open invitation for anyone to paddle out. Not only can the waves get pretty massive, this is definitely a well-known local spot. If you feel like trying your hand at riding a few of these giant waves, make sure you're experienced and you are able to go out with a local. Keawakapu, pronounced Keawakapu Beach, is one of the longer and more pristine beaches on Maui, making it a favorite for those on the south shore of Maui, Hawaii. Perfect sand and a gentle turquoise ocean await at Keawakapu Beach, nestled on the border of Wailea and Kihei. Parking is ample with 2 lots on the south and north end. The south side is a bit quieter with some hotels and mega beachfront residential homes. The north end has a few restaurants, including 5 Palms. This is a hot spot for sushi at happy hour. It's easy to give Keawakapu a great rating for all it offers. Grab lunch and a Bloody Mary at 5 Palms, take a long walk on a white sand beach, go snorkeling around the volcanic outcroppings and see turtles, go for a stand-up paddle session, or catch a sunset. Even if you just want a quiet spot to swim and lounge in the sun, you can walk to the middle of the beach and almost always get it to yourself. For the kids, the tide pools are a lot of fun for them to explore. A boogie board might see some action, and every once in a few years, there can be fun summer waves for hardboards. But what makes this spot special for most people is the relatively calm waters. Located above the Ohe'o Gulch, 7 sacred pools, Pipiwai Trail is 4 miles round trip and gains 650 feet of elevation. It takes anywhere from 2.5–5 hours to hike, depending how much nature-loving you do. There are several great waterfalls along the route, the destination being Waimoku Falls, which drops 400 feet down a sheer lava rock wall shaped like a horseshoe. Big Beach, or aka One Low Stand, is a destination hotspot for its beauty, located in South Maui, only minutes from Wailea and Kihei. This pristine but raw beach is decorated at the back by sinewy kiawe trees flourishing in sandy dunes. It's bordered on either end by lava rocks, the largest of which divides it from Little Beach in the north. Waimoku Falls is found at the end of the Pipiwai Trail, above 7 sacred pools on the road to Hana. The hike to Waimoku Falls passes the 185-foot Makahiki Falls, which is also beautiful, at about half a mile into the trail. Thanks for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe, like and share our videos.